Alright guys, Tyler Mayforth here, Texas State beat writer, back for another post-game video cast. Not sure what more we can say about this one. Texas State lost, 35-14. Texas State once again went scoreless in the second half. This marks the fifth consecutive quarters, they didn't score in the fourth quarter against SFA, they didn't score in the second half against Nevada, and then they didn't score in the second half here. So that marks 5 consecutive quarters that the Bobcats went scoreless in the second half. That needs to be rectified. And one other thing, rush defense, absolutely nowhere for the Bobcats tonight. New Mexico threw a total of 3 times tonight. I was informed and they completed 1 pass for 9 yards. That, in fact, was the fewest attempts, completions, and yards in the last 50 years of Lobo football. So when that happens, you got to stop the run, and Texas State did not get that done. New Mexico ran 59 times for 361 yards, 5 touchdowns. 4 of those were by Casey Carrier. Carrier had a huge night, a career-high 191 yards on 23 carries. He averaged 8.3 yards per carry. Fell 1 touchdown shy of the New Mexico school record, which I believe was held with the tie for 3 guys. And Texas State couldn't get their rushing game going once again. Texas State rushed for, 68 yards last week against Nevada. This week, 32. The Bobcats are just not getting it done on the ground. Francione admitted so after the game. Marcus Curry, leading rusher, if you want to call it that, 17 yards. Texas State chose to air it out a little bit more. Sean Rutherford threw some great balls, threw some bad balls. Tonight, Rutherford was 16 of 21 for 186 yards and 2 touchdowns. His first touchdown, I believe, let's check. Yep, that was the 40-yard touchdown pass to a wide-open Chase Harper, and then the second one was a beautiful ball. He could not have thrown a better ball to Andy Erickson on a 35-yard route. Rutherford told us after the game that was going to be a stop and go, a double move. But with the bump and run coverage that New Mexico was running, they checked it down to a simple fade pattern, and there Andy was. He gave him a perfect target. Rutherford put it right where it needed to be, and that brought Texas State to 21-14, but that's as close as the Bobcats would get, as New Mexico put up 14 more points and the Bobcats did not score again. But anyway, Texas State has a lot of work to do now. They open conference play in the Western Athletic Conference next weekend when they host Idaho. Idaho is no longer winless. They beat New Mexico State this afternoon, tonight, whenever it was. I'm not sure of the score, but they did win. New Mexico State is on quite a downhill turn. But yeah, that's going to do it for this edition of the video podcast. Once again, this is Tyler Mayforth, and I'll be at every road game for the Bobcats this year, and they can only get better from here, right? All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.